morning, everyone. Last day of Bharat Trophy 2023. The semi-finals have just begun. On field 1, the one you're watching, we have Tamil Nadu versus Uttar Pradesh, seeds 1 and 4, playing each other, winner of which goes to the finals. On field 2, which is a separate stream, so if you're missing it, if you want to catch that, go click on a different link, or if you're on the Playmersive website, you should be able to watch both matches simultaneously. Pitch 2 has Karnataka versus Gujarat. Gujarat is seeded 2 currently and Karnataka is at 3. Winners of both of these semi-finals go into the finals. On pitch 1 so far, the score is 1 each. Tamil Nadu started on offense, scored their O point. Uttar Pradesh scored their first offense point, and now we have UP pulling the disc, going in on D. With me, I have Bhavya, or Iceman, here. So we'll both be commentating for this game.
Yes, so very good morning. Thank you so much, Meenu. And it's the big semi-finals at the Bharat Trophy. Of course, named after the late Bharat Tarle, someone who's really loved a lot in this community. This is UPI's state championship, the biggest reward there is. Quick swings over there, up line to Vimal to Jagan. Will he be able to connect? No, he won't. And nice strong flat marking there. Recognizing a nice break. Vimal to Jagan, swings it to the center. In comes to Shiva. Aman trying to catch up. Nice bid, and Selvi will keep scoring it all day long. And with that score, Tamil Nadu has gone up 2-1, and I wish the camera could have panned on this side because you can actually see Meenu dancing, doing a little bit of jig at the back, obviously. And obviously she's also supporting TN because she's wearing yellow, big yellow. Everybody rushing onto the field as well. Tamil Nadu goes up 2-1. Of course, you're watching the state championship brought to you by UPI, and thank you so much to our sponsors, Decathlon, of course, Spice Culture, which is really good to see. We don't have the live stream going on over here in our hands, but still, of course, we will get on to that in a little bit, so do engage with us in the comments. If you have any questions, then do let us know. We would love to actually engage with you, talk to you about it. We'd obviously share something very interesting about the game of Ultimate as well. So the lines have been called. Looks like Deepika has the disc. She's going to pull. She's on the line along with Harsha. Harsh is also there. It's a pretty stacked side. If you see Tamil Nadu, they're a pretty stacked side. They play a lot of structured, good, organized Ultimate, which has, of course, Box coaching them. On the other side, you obviously have UP, which is really a very fast team. Plays a lot of hucks, always ensures that you are, there'll never be a dull moment when they are around. They live with their heart on the sleeve, always backing themselves to do things. In comes the pull. Although I think that jersey name looked like the picker, but I think it was Monica who made the pull. This disc is centered, goes onto the side, easy up line. Looking for a nice down the line to Roshni. Roshni has gotten that. Of course, asking the player to clear, and there's a clear up line which is going to come. A nice downfield throw again. Now again looking for a reset. He's absolutely sent it across the field. A little risky throw, but obviously it ended well with the UP player getting it. I think that's, if I'm not mistaken, his name is also Vimal, but nonetheless, Roshni with the disc again, looking for someone to send it to. And then there's a call which is accepted, so the stall count goes to 0. Disc has been reset, and that's a violation call. Now the disc will be reset. Sunny was the one who was actually looking for the reset. Disc is in. Sunny gets that reset, looking for a player, and that's a nice high release. It is on. What a nice D. Is that a foul call? There is a foul call. A little bit of contact is what is actually being suggested. So for anyone who's actually catching this stream and just watching this, Ultimate is a self-refereed sport. because this is the state championship, there are particular matches obviously wherein we will be having game advisors, but in this semi-final we don't have one. So that's the reason why the discussion is going on. A foul was called that so Manipa got the D, but of course there was contact, and that's why there's this discussion. Meenu, did you see that? What do you think?
I'm sorry, I didn't.
Okay, Meenu did not catch that. Meenu but came running around over here because she was excited that there was a D. But nonetheless, the conversation is going on. Having said that, what do you think? The second year, Meenu, of the championship, how does it look? Hyderabad is a venue, really nice venue, beautiful ground. Your thoughts?
I'm really loving the grounds, and actually I've been getting a lot of good reviews about it. Anyone we've talked to have been really happy about the grounds. And I know I've been talking to you last couple of days. Today the weather is fabulous. I don't know if you covered that, Bhavya, but it's cloudy. I don't want to jinx it. Everyone do one little, drishti. But it's just beautiful weather, lovely cloudy weather, and I don't know, very excited for these games. Whoever didn't watch it, there was an upset in the previous round where Telangana beat Delhi. So they've already beaten their seed. They came in 7th, and now they're going to play 5v6. Yes, teams are having a lot of fun. Yeah, overall good things.
Yep, and while we were talking about that, of course, there was a contest and the disc went back to Sunny. But then quickly Tamil Nadu already got a DA and they've already gone and scored the other side, but there's a call. Manipa connected with Harsh, but there is a call and seems like it's a travel call. There is no sign, hand signals, unfortunately. Yeah, it looks like a travel call. But yes, it is actually beautiful weather, and I hope that Meenu actually doesn't jinx it, because yesterday was really warm. So was day before yesterday. So today this is something which is really nice and a definite respite for the players, because they've been having some really good 100-minute long gruesome games for the last 2 days. So the travel has been called, risk has come back, is being centered now. Harsha is open, absolutely poached, and Harsha releases it to Harsh. Harsh versus, and what a beautiful break point. And that makes it 3-1. Tamil Nadu team rushing in, because obviously the adrenaline push is there. They've got 2 breaks now. You can see the difference between the 2 lines. You can actually see that UP is gone a little subdued. Yep.
No, they started an offense.
Oh, okay, so the 1 break up, Meenu is correcting me. So 1 break up, and you can see a little bit difference in terms of the body language as well. You can see UP is coming a little slowly. Akshay now giving a little bit of instruction as well. He's called Roshni on the line. Who else will make the line? On the other side, of course, the yellow fever is all over. And on the other side, you can see everybody is super charged up. So for anyone who's obviously joining in, the score is 3-1. Tamil Nadu has just gone up 1 break. Also, this is UPI State Championship for 2022, 2023, 2024, named as the Bharat Trophy. Big shout out to all our sponsors, which is Decathlon, Spice Culture, and Playquity. Thank you so much for supporting us, because without you all, none of this would be possible. And very, 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 very big thank you to, of course, Hyderabad Ultimate, because they've really done a fantabulous job. A beautiful ground, really nice conditions, nice lush green grass, and of course to the broadcast team as well. One Play Sports. The pull comes in. Disc is going to land a little bit on the sidelines. Looks like a horse stack with a three-person setup. Gobind is the only one actually. Aman is playing really outside the flank, which means they're looking for an overload with 4 handlers at the back and with 1 popper in the center. A zone look, a 3-women cup employed by Tamil Nadu. Swing comes in by Aman on the other side. A nice dump to Govind. Govind centers it back to Aman, and the flanks are completely open, so is the poach. Yes, and there it is, UP utilizing that poach, and this is the beauty about the rocket poaching, and he's going to get it all day. That is a beautiful strategy that UP usually does. Whenever they get that shot and whenever it is available, they actually take it. But I think Rocket was waiting for that. Rocket knew this is going to happen, and boon to Rocket. Now the handler set is moving up. Arul making an upline cut, but obviously faked off, saying not available, and then there is a call. So one thing that we've really noticed actually is that unfortunately a lot of the games that UP has been playing, there have been a lot of calls. So traditionally they're a team which really play a lot of fast ultimate, but with that fast ultimate there is a little bit of contact as well, which is absolutely fine if it's okay between the two teams, so there's nothing like that. Boone looking for that shot, no, he's not going to take it. Arul is open, but he swings it back to the center. Again, one more swing has to come to Arul. Arul now looking, and he sent it to Rocket. It's Rocket versus Priyanshu. Who's going to get this? And Rocket all day long. And it's a bookends. Look at the Tamil Nadu team. They're down. They're down and they're not. They're absolutely charged up. They're totally charged up. Gone 2 breaks up now, Meenu. Meenu is like super excited, trying to control the excitement. Meenu, your thoughts?
This is my neutral voice. No excitement. No, it's great to watch. I was actually watching UP's game while this has been happening, while TN is putting their 125% on the ground. I think this shows where the UP is a younger team overall, and I'm just noticing that they're not they're getting a little jittery because of this. They're not playing the game that they've been playing all weekend. And that's what I think their coach, and that comes with experience, right? Like Coach Box coaching this team of seasoned athletes on the Tamil Nadu team. As much as UP is equally or maybe even more athletic than some of the players on TN, the experience is lacking, and that is probably the next step for them to work on mental strength and holding it together. There are young kids on that team. This is a great opportunity. They've been coming. They came last year. Somehow managed to pull together a team thanks to Akshay Abraham, who's leading the UP team. Somehow managed to pull together a team and make it to the States. They come to win wherever they go. So hope they can pull it together sometime soon in these semi-finals itself. It'll be good to see their actual game come out.
Yes, absolutely. And there's enough time as well. It's a 100-minute game, so which means there's always a time to make a good comeback. And having said that, pull has already gone up. Roshni with the disc, centers it to Aman. Quick flow over there, quick swings. Roshni making that beautiful upline cut. Now Roshni is obviously going to look at the... There's something elegant about seeing a lefty hit that shot. And she's absolutely running this offense line. Takes that shot and she's going to make it. There's a beautiful crossfield, bladey shot. And there is a travel call by Harsh, who's called a travel on Roshni, but that just shows the level of confidence that they have in their own abilities. Roshni looking for that nice bladey, saw the player open on the other side of the field, took a beautiful bladey crossfield shot, and you can also see that she's really running Monica down. Monica is actually a really good and fast defender, but Roshni with her uplines and completely bringing those quick uplines and downfield shots. Monica looks a little tired. That's Monica. Monica. Who is it?
Sisters.
I know, but I thought, is it? Yeah, no, I think.
Wearing 2 Jundis today.
Oh, okay. Alright, correction, that is Deepika. My bad. But yeah, sisters Deepika and Monica, so they look same, and especially we are sitting really far away. But no excuse nonetheless. Sorry to Monica, sorry to Deepika. But having said that, still UP has scored. There was a travel call, but nonetheless they managed to score. They've managed to bring 1 point back. It is 4-2 now. And at this point of time, I think, Meenu, what do you think? I think that's what Akshay must be focusing on. He must be really focusing on just take it one step at a time. Just make sure that you score 1 goal. And then at the end of the day, you basically figure out. And having said that, we also have the Maharashtra president, Mr. Samat Shetty, who's also joined us. Of course, he's managing Maharashtra as well, someone who's really well known in the community as well. Done a lot of hard work for Maharashtra in growing Ultimate. Shetty, Sam, welcome to the stream.
Thank you, Bhavya. You've been doing amazing commentary, and I'm here to support you as much as I can. Let's see how the game goes.
Short and sweet. So the pull is ready to go up. Sonu has the disc. On the line is Priyanshu, Govind, Sonu, and obviously it's a stack line in terms of defense as well. Quick hands there. Adi with the disc, centers it to Siva. Siva now Adi now looking for a quick dump, easy dump to Siva. Siva sends it to Shruti. Shruti is absolutely poached. Now to Monica. Siva has got this, and Vimal is just going to take that day on. So very interesting strategy which actually they have employed, which is exactly what UP does as well, Sam, is that they literally poach always one woman and they always keep someone deep because they know against teams who are obviously going to huck and they're going to take those deep shots, they want to stop those. But then of course the experienced side like Tamil Nadu, who knows how to use that poach really well, Shruti making a nice upline cut, then centering it to Shiva, and Shiva, the moment he saw that there's a mismatch, Vimal bolted off and just a nice high release and an easy score.
Yeah, with a team like Tamil Nadu, it's not limited to just being a cutter or just being a handler. It's much more dynamic where everyone can be in any position. So that changes the dynamic totally. So if there's any limitation with any other team, that is not there with Tamil Nadu. With the depth they have, even the players who are going to substitute in any other point, they have equal amount of skills. So they're playing that to the advantage. They saw their previous games, and yeah, it's a good strategy they're doing. So they're playing the in cuts, they're playing the deep game, they're swinging it well, and they're sticking to the plan that the coach is being providing them. So it's good to see that, and it's good for the audience also to observe this kind of ultimate, where even though there is body contact happening, somewhere they are not letting it hamper the movement of the disc. And it's so beautiful to watch them. It helps the sport grow, and it's good ultimate.
Yeah, absolutely, Sam. What you said is right. I mean, very smooth offense, really nice, crisp, just 4 or 5 passes, and that's pretty much what Tamil Nadu has been doing in a lot of their matches. They really apply a lot of pressure on the defense, on the D line, and in terms of offense, they try to keep it simple by playing to their strengths. I think what will help UP now, the score has actually become 5-2. What will help UP probably now is maybe to just take a timeout, just regroup a little bit, just to gather their thoughts, just to reanalyze what is the strategy that they probably need to employ. The reason is because as the game goes along, if that gap, which is now 5-2, if that gap increases by 3 or 4 or 5 points, then mentally that becomes a little challenging for the team to come back. Sam?
Yeah, maybe that might work, but I'm not sure how much it will work. Right now, they seem a little down. They're not used to go so many points down in this tournament, so they really have to work on their mental area. And yeah, I mean, something. If they make a comeback, it will be awesome. It will be really good to see that also. So something they will have to maybe regroup, recharge, come back again. Right now they're doing movements. I see only 2 handlers. And cross field throw to what a throw, man! It's beautiful catch by Manju.
Absolutely, absolutely. And for the first time with the wind picking up a little bit, you actually saw Tamil Nadu doing something different, which was a little junky sort of a defense. But that's the beauty about the exuberance of youth. The young kids from UP will always back themselves, and that's the beauty that they say. In the spirit sheet, if you see this year, the spirit committee has actually included a very interesting format which is for gender inclusivity. And gender inclusivity involves everything. It involves gameplay, it involves leadership, it involves strategy. And I feel as a team, UP is actually one of those teams which really uses that to the best. They actually, whenever, the moment they see anybody open, doesn't matter whether it's a male matching or a female matching, they will take that shot, they will back their ability, and they have beautiful players who definitely will always hold on to that disc.
None of the other teams have used. I think in this tournament, also see that how the way UP has used the newer teams coming in like UP, they've changed the dynamics of the ultimate. They've changed the different kind of game they're playing. It's much more fearless, much more open. They're trying to take those shots. Of course, it doesn't work all the time their way, but it changes the perspective of the other teams also, how they look at ultimate. Otherwise, it's mainly the way it is played, the traditional way. So this brings a new aspect, which is good to see. And yeah, even they will learn through the process, and other teams also will learn through them.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And the pull has gone out. Of course, brick has been called because it's landed outside. Siva has the disc. Shruti is going to support. Jagan is really playing on that sideline. So they've got a. So this is a play that we've really seen Tamil Nadu do all the tournament. You will actually see Vimal starting with the center, Jagan starting with one of the sides, and then they'll make these quick bolting cuts towards the sideline to get free on the open side or the break side, and then the disc really moves forward from the sideline. So there was a very interesting conversation also that I had with Box, and having said that, that shot has been taken and that makes it 6-3. So there is a call and the call is actually out. So now of course the discussion. But the call has been retracted and the score is now 6-3. So if you're watching the stream, of course, this is the semi-finals, the big semi-finals of the Bharat Trophy 2023. And on the other side, there is a very interesting game which is also going on. The other semi-finals, which is between Karnataka and Gujarat. And if you want to catch that, that game is also live on the other stream, of course. But here, so that is the other semi-finals between those two teams. Here, of course, we have the semi-finals between 1 and 4, which is Tamil Nadu versus UP. And this is the Bharat Trophy 2023, brought to you by UPAI. And thank you so much to our sponsors, of course, Spice Culture, Play Quitty, and Decathlon. 6-3 the score. I think what Box must be saying even on top of that line as well is basically the strategy, I think, will be very clear. Just to ensure that they keep on holding their offense line, and then we just put a little bit of pressure on deep. On the other side, I feel that UP strategy now will be obviously to again hold their O's, and I feel that they will obviously want to make those 2 breaks back, so they will come back really strong on the D line. So that would be really very interesting. Harsha with the disc. Harsha is ready to pull. Harsha is on the line, so is Arul. Then there's Deepika. We obviously see Roshni as well. Rocket is playing a very different game. Rocket has gone onto the sides trying to show that he's going to poach a little bit. And he is playing a deep poach. He's actually playing a deep poach because he knows that UP plays that game. Oh, and that is an uncharacteristic drop by Aman. Little windy. Just a little bit of flick, extremely blady. Harsha has a disc. Rocket with the disc now centers it back to Harsha. And a travel call is there. So which means Rocket will basically come back and then give the disc. The wind has picked up. I think it will be very interesting, Meenu, to see if any of the teams can do something different in terms of defense. Back to Harsha. Harsha now sends it to Deepika. Deepika looking back center to Harsha. Arul has made that nice in cut on the side. He's open, looking to give the disc. Nice throw straight away, and there is a scuba to Roshni, and Roshni has dropped it. Oh my gosh, that little bit of chance that actually was required. But the good thing is that of course now UP again has got one more chance to hold their offense to ensure that the score comes back to 6-4. And a cup has been employed because the wind is there. Timeout's been called. A much required timeout, Meenu, because I think the tension was rising. They obviously want to just calm yourselves down, just hold your nerves, because it's very important for them to hold this offensive point.
Yeah, all of their as they say, right, O points, every O point that you go in, you must score, and then you try and get a couple of D points, and that's what's going to help you win the game. Unfortunately, UP's lost a couple of their O points, and so now they're working a little extra hard. And like Bhavya, like you said, it's important that they calm themselves down and play a patient, clean offense, hold possession to secure this score, this point for themselves. Good call on the timeout right now. Each team gets a timeout per half, right, in a 100-minute game. So this is
two timeouts per half.
Is it? I've been saying the wrong thing all this while, folks. Forgive me. It's 2 timeouts per half, and so this is a well-used timeout.
What do you think Meenu, Box and Akshay must be saying in their respective huddles?
Akshay is probably saying, I don't know how to. Yeah, he's probably speaking in Hindi to them, but play calm offense. And Box is probably pumping up the D line to play a really, really tight D. They've thrown a zone this time, Tamil Nadu line, so trying to take out all those overhead throws. these little tiny blades and scubas that have been going. Actually, UP's been doing a lot of that. Really short, sharp blades over the cup. So probably try to keep your hands up, play a hard D, and get that D back so they can score and get another break.
Very interesting. And also another interesting thought is, now of course there's some discussion, the timeout is over. It's a very different sort of a look in terms of what Tamil Nadu is playing. If you see, there is a wide swing which is being stopped. What the UP team now needs to understand, recognize is that there it is. That's the pressure which they are actually bringing. Harsha quickly takes the disc on a quick return offense, and yes, and that pretty much has been a lot of the conversation, where there has been a lot of straddle calls which have been happening on UP, including a lot of body contact. But a very different style of play we just saw actually, which is not something that we've seen Tamil Nadu do, wherein you saw a little bit of a differential cup where the swings were taken. Having said that, there it is. There is one more break point, and the score has now gone to 7-3. But there is a call. There is a call. So the disc is now going to go back to Harsha. Discussion is going to happen. If the call is retracted, of course the score will stand. If it does not, then obviously the disc will come back to Harsha. Coming back to the sort of strategy of the disc, or what Tamil Nadu was just recently playing, is something which is very different, Meenu. We've not really seen them do that. And two strong marks, two men really guarding like the center, and of course as a mark so that no swing happens. One of the female players downfield is obviously ensuring that there is no swing which is happening, and they're pushing them one side. I think what UP now need to recognize is, because their sideline play is really stopped, they actually need to come inside and start popping in the center to realize that that's the ability, or that's the option that they need to take. Because literally the center is completely open, there are no players who are popping on that side, and that's why that additional pressure is coming. Okay, Meenu was taken aback by me asking. I thought I was asking her a question, but obviously Meenu thought that I was just discussing the strategy, which I was, but also there was a question mark at the end. But the call has now been retracted and the score is gone to 7-3. Meenu is still trying to hold her excitement inside. She doesn't want to jinx it, but I think, you know what, I think even in a 100-minute game, I think an experienced side like Tamil Nadu, and even the sort of ability and the capability that UP has, I think this is going to be a daunting and uphill task. They really need someone to rise up as a hero or a heroine in that lineup to really inspire their team, and then ensure that, you know what, they are able to bring it back into this game.
This is, that's a good point, Bhavya. This is also a time, more than finding that star, I feel like it's a time when you're down, a sense of, I don't want to call it a selfish attitude, or it's more of a concern that only you will be the only person who can take a team to victory, and when that happens, it becomes a little bit of a selfish format of play, and that's something that UP needs to work hard to not get into. And I trust that they can do it, but it's that, no, when you stop trusting your teammates, I've not seen that with UP yet, and I hope they don't get into that that sort of a mindset where, you know, you need to dominate, but they need to dominate as a team. Ultimate Frisbee you can't win at Ultimate Frisbee if you don't play as a team. And so let's see how Akshay brings them together, how the team. Aman from Delhi is a UP native, and he's actually, I'm not sure if he's captaining the team, but he's definitely coaching and leading the team. So his experience might be very useful for this young Uttar Pradesh team. So let's see.
Yes, absolutely. You're absolutely right. Aman, of course, is a spirit captain, plays with Stray Dogs, works in Delhi, but originally, of course, is from UP. That's the reason why he's playing for UP. He's picked up the disc. A brick has been called. And again, a very different and interesting strategy. They've recognized that there's a different style of play that Tamil Nadu is doing in terms of defense. So they've obviously had four handlers behind so that they can do the overload. Gobind has the disc, centers to Aman. Now these are the quick 1-2s that they really need to take. The reason is because they do. That's a double team. I'm sure the double D will be called. There is a dump which is available, and that dump is now being thrown. A crossfield throw, a beautiful one, and there you see that ability and confidence. 3 throws and the play is absolutely over, and that's pretty much what UP has been doing all throughout. Yesterday when they played Maharashtra as well, they really punished us as well, doing the same thing, wherein of course one deep poach is one girl at the end zone is obviously always free female matching, and these crossfield bladey throws which absolutely connect. It doesn't matter whether it's windy or it's not, and especially in this sort of situation, to take those shots even when there's so much of wind, that just speaks about the volumes of the ability and the confidence that they have in their players.
Yep, this is exactly what they need to keep doing. Looks like Akshay is doing a great job of keeping them together. Brilliant work.
Yeah. Very interesting.
More such shots. Excited to see more such shots.
Yeah. Very interesting strategy. 4 handlers to start with, overload, because that's what usually the strategy that you do when you see some sort of a cup or a different sort of a variation of a junk, I would say, is what probably Tamil Nadu is playing, trying to put pressure. But what that does is, when you're actually pushing all the players downfield, there's also a little bit of gap which is left behind, and that's exactly what UP explored in this point. So the lines have been called. Of course, Siva is there, so is Sangi. Then there is Selvi, you have Shruti, you have Vimal, you have Jagan, and then you have Monica. And it's a very different line, a line which obviously, I don't think I've seen Jagan and Vimal playing for the last few points. Even Shruti as well, even Selvi for that matter.
94 is
Sammy. Alright, 94 is number Sammy. So, disc is going to come, pull is landing, and there is a gender pull as well, of course, if in case you've just joined our stream. In a female matching line, there is a female who needs to pull. There's a poach which has been employed because there is absolutely no mark on Siva at this point of time. There goes the huck. Aman versus Vimal, but this is going to go out. No point. No point. This is just going to float outside. And there is a call by Shruti. Shruti also, I think, a good solid handler, but also backs herself, takes those hucks. Sometimes they connect, sometimes they don't. Minu's like, Ingawa, no. The call, I think, seems like a straddle call or a wrapping call. There is no hand signal, unfortunately, which is coming. But it has to be one of the two. Either that or there has to be a contact. So that's interesting. The call is still going on. Hush now stepping in, trying to have a conversation in terms of trying to iron it out. I think the call is contest, and now the disc goes back. Siva has got the disc. Vimal is basically looking, but a round throw to Jagan, and now Jagan is going to give it to Selvi. Selvi looking to Vimal. What a beautiful fake there by Selvi, completely leaving her mark out of the way. Centers the disc to Shruti. Shruti now looking for Siva again. Will Siva take the shot? No, he won't. He will do a quick 1-2 now with Vimal. And Siva is just, Siva and Vimal, and even for that matter Selvi, are really crushing it. They're really leaving their marks completely dead. There goes Siva again. Siva has the disc, centers it to Vimal, back to Shruti now outside. Absolutely open, but not going to take that shot. Sends it to Monica. Monica to Jagan. No, she sends a travel call. So there's no stoppage. Monica now looking for a dump and throws it to Jagan, and Jagan gets it above the defensive player. Is there a call? Yes, there is a call. The discussion is there between Jagan, or whether the call has been made between Monica and her mark. I think that's Roshni, if I'm not mistaken. There's a perspective which is being called or asked, and that is a turnover. Interesting. I wish that there could be hand signals which would have been there. Shetty, what do you think, Sam, happened in that point? Okay, my fellow commentators obviously not concentrating. There's only one person over here who's concentrating on this. That's me. But why saying that? Huck comes in, and it was a 2 versus 1 situation where Sammy and Monica put a lot of pressure on Roshni. But a beautiful huck, even from that end zone, completely reaching here. And now Monica with the disc again, sends it to Siva. Vimal is open, and a very interesting flat mark, obviously, because they know that Tamil Nadu has this habit of doing a lot of hucks. So that's the reason why a flat mark has been employed. Selvi swings it around to Vimal. Aman trying to make that bid, but unsuccessful. And now Siva has the disc, sends it back to Vimal, swings it to Shruti. Sammy is absolutely open. She's going to get that disc, giving it to Selvi. A nice, beautiful flow. Sam. Beautiful flow there. Oh, I think that's the commentator's kiss of death, as they say. The disc has been released. That is absolutely going to outrun her. There was just no thought process behind that. Aman just picked up the disc, saw a player going, and then probably just the weight was a little too much. Just sent it too much of little bit of float would have helped.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe the choice of the throw wasn't also correct. They're looking a little scattered right now. They're just looking to score. Maybe they could have made a little more extra passes, but that's easier to say from here. But yeah, that's also what the team is all about. You know, during situations like these, you have to be extra patient, and that is something Tamil Nadu is showing. UP is putting a lot of pressure on defense. You can see Tamil Nadu also has made a lot of turnovers. We have Deepika, right? That's Deepika to Rama, Monica. Okay, Monica back to Monica. And a good cut by Selvi. Selvi to Jagan. Vimal is going deep and Jagan has put a nice put. There's no mark over there and it's a score. Aman left him halfway. He saw that Vimal has taken off and there was no way he could have caught up. That's a nice score by Tamil Nadu.
Absolutely. And in the last 1.5 year at least, I think that is half. Is that the score is 8? No, we don't think so. The reason is because the teams are still coming towards the line, which means we've obviously not reached 8. If any of you obviously want to engage with us in the comments, then please do comment. We'll obviously get to those comments in a bit. Having said that, big thank you to our sponsors. This is UPI's Bharat Trophy 2023-2024. Brought to you by UPI and of course sponsored by Playquity, Decathlon and Spice Culture. It looks like it is half time because there is no rush to call the teams on the line, which means that Tamil Nadu has reached 8 and on the other side UP is 3. Sam, what do you think Akshay must be talking to his team right now?
Well, only Akshay can say that, but from here maybe I can say he's trying to motivate his players. Hopefully, because that's what is needed right now. Trying to organize them as much as possible. They're down right now. The only way they can come back is now by getting some defensive points and scoring it. Let's hope they are able to stick to the plan, put some pressure, get back in the game, because that will be exciting to see. And that is what we are here and the audience is here to see also. The game is exciting anyways. It's just that there's some score difference, which is normally how it happens when you have a team which is much more experienced and a new team which is very good with raw athleticism, but there is an experience part which is lacking.
So while we have teams on half taking a break, I thought I could do a little bit of a description on all of our sponsors. Decathlon, as you know, is a sports company selling a lot of sports goods they're a global company, not much to say about them. Spice Culture, the brand is a way of advancing food technology to make it easier, faster and quicker to cook tasty and wholesome food without having to resort to ordering expensive and sometimes unhealthy takeouts and delivery. That's it, yeah. Maybe we should all try some Spice Culture spices out. You can get it on their website. Thank you, Spice Culture, for sponsoring UPI's Bharat Trophy. Playquity is looking to build equity through play by inverting gender roles following a girls-first model. Girls and women all over the world, particularly in developing countries, bear the brunt of gender-biased attitudes and practices that perpetuate their continued marginalization. We believe that placing girls first will be a truly transformational experience for not only the girls but also the boys and the rest of their community. Thanks Playquity for also sponsoring. Decathlon, Playquity and Spice Culture have come back for a second year to sponsor UPI's interstate tournament, the Bharat Trophy. Can't thank you folks enough. Decathlon's going to be providing the prizes, gifts for winners of this event for both game and spirit. I haven't seen them yet, so I'm quite excited to see what goodies we have from Decathlon. That said, just to shout out to the sponsors of the current teams that are playing, Tamil Nadu and UP. TN is being supported by Reflex, OSU, Home Game Arena and Ultimate Cuts. Home Game Arena has been their grounds partner, and Ultimate Cuts has designed their logo and jersey. OSU is of course OSU and Reflex have sponsored, I believe, their jerseys. Similarly, Uttar Pradesh is backed fully by Project Kale. Project Kale is a non-profit based in Lucknow. In fact, the founder of the non-profit, Akshay Abraham, is our UP state representative, leading the team, and has brought UP team to this point in this game. Nice work, UP. Nice work, Tamil Nadu. Over to some ads now. Hello everyone, we're back after half, and guess who we have here? None other than the past TNFDA president, current coach of the Delhi state team, our very own Raghuveer. Just handing the mic over to him.
Thank you, Minu, for the introduction. Excited to see Tamil Nadu play against UP. Tamil Nadu is really putting up a tough fight. Literally, they are playing like very intense throughout the tournament. Like especially on the sidelines, they have been very loud and cheering the sidelines like crazy. I think they are winning off the field already, and on the field they're just scoring every offense point they get.
Yeah, but that was a good score by UP. Sangi, she went to bid for the D, and in that process she kept a person open, and UP utilized it. The good thing about UP is that they hit to anyone who is free. That is solid to see. They have so much confidence in their players, and also the confidence is built with the fact that everyone catches everything, which is a lot of hard work. It seems they have done in their practice. I think they practice daily. They practice in one area, so which shows in the confidence. The confidence only comes when you practice so much. For a newbie team to reach such great heights, it can only happen with so much practice that they've done. So it's beautiful to see that, and it's a good example they've set. A pull has been done.
Yeah, adding to whatever you said, I think they're showing what individual improvement, individual performance can raise a team like crazy to semis. Actually, like I could see every single player having the disc skill, and nobody's afraid of throwing the disc. Nobody's afraid to catch hard pass. Like I think they've been individually very self-motivated to do well. It's very surprising because they're actually playing without a system on offense, but that's actually working because they know how to get open. That's all. They know how to get open, or they know how to catch it, and it's just simple basics, and just they're able to come to semis makes a lot of sound. Actually, I think it's important that you need to keep improving your skills, because that's very important to start with. That's the foundation you need. You need to be able to throw, and you need to be able to catch. You need to be able to run everything. I think they are doing so well in that perspective. So kudos to that coaching committee and everything. To be able to practice every day needs a lot of passion and needs a lot of time. I think they are so passionate towards Ultimate. And I was talking to one of their teammates. They're saying they're coming for this tournament in order to finish on the top 3. So I think they are going to achieve this for sure, because I could see a team which is really wanting to do something in this tournament. It's really good, and you need teams like this to improve the standard of Ultimate in India, and they are going to be a very, very strong force very, very soon. I think it's not too far. I think down the lane, next 2 years, they're going to be very, very unstoppable for sure.
There was a nice attempt by Monica. It was a nice pass by Rama, but unfortunately the drop happened. The possession is back with UP. They're again back to their quick passes, resets between two handlers, popping. That's their style of game, where they play with quick passes, short passes, and when they get a chance they hug, like they've done now. But Rama seems to be in a power position, and he's taken that D. A nice D by Rama.
See, I think they don't see who is marking who. I think if they see someone running to the deep, just throw it. I think that's the fearless Ultimate they play. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. For example, people like Rama will always give everything to take the D open. So I think sometimes fearless Ultimate works, sometimes it doesn't work. So you have to be very, very patient on offense. That's the key takeaway. I would say, even though you're playing fearless Ultimate, make sure that your man is always open to be able to score it. Make it easy for the receivers. That will make the job much, much easier.
Yeah, fearless doesn't mean just going for any shots. It's also about taking the right shots when it's needed. They are doing that, but some of the shots they take, maybe it's something which they can think about. But it's a call they're taking as a team. Maybe they've thought about this before, and they're taking that shot as a strategy, no matter what. But this is how you learn, this is how you grow, and this is how things change if it is needed. UP is putting a good pressure on defense. Nice reset. Rama has the disc. Rama to Vimal. Vimal to Jagan. Jagan to Vimal. Oh, there was a chance to score, but they're keeping it slow. They'll swing again, back to Rama. There's a call for foul, it seems. and it's been accepted, it seems. Yeah. Rama has the disc. Reset to Jagan, Jagan to Shruti, again Jagan, Vimal. This seems like tiki-taka ultimate. Lot of short passes, again back to Vimal. You see Vishnu box, who's alone in the deep. Usually, oh, nice grab, but it's outside. Vishnu box on defense. Possession is back with UP. Seems the guy with the disc is not being marked. What's his number? Yeah, a nice pass to Aman. They're very close to the end zone, but a lot of players are behind him, and that's a turnover. Maybe he could have been more careful about this pass. In the last 3-4 points, a lot of turnovers have been happening. And back to Rama. Nice pass by Shruti, but Rama tried to get it in. Again a turnover. Back to Aman. Back to UP. UP has the possession. They're still on the sidelines and they're trying to center it. The defense seems to be laxing right now. A nice fake. UP still, oh, nice break pass, and that's a score. A nice score. The point wasn't the greatest, where a lot of turnovers happened, but the score is by UP.
What a brilliant point from UP. I think actually I could see that Tamil Nadu offense line is not ready to play defense immediately once the transition is happening. The transition defense was much better slow, but then UP were quite open most of the times. I think they were cutting clearly and trying to throw the two open passes. Sometimes when you're playing in offense line, always it's very important that you need to be ready to be in transition defense. I think so. I think they were not ready for the defense actually. So actually that made it easy for UP. So quite a good offense by UP immediately, and a great cut in the end to score it up. The score is 6-8 to UP. I think it's going to be a toughly contested game. I feel like, I think if one turnover happens, it's going to be very tight. I think UP will not give it up for sure, because they will go down to the wire, I think. But yeah, Tamil Nadu has a lot of experience in the team, so I think it's going to be very easy for them. But then UP is going to give it a shot to get it back, I think. What do you think about the other game which is going in the other field, Karnataka and Gujarat?
I don't know the score yet, but it seems like a tight game. Karnataka is looking great. Gujarat has not come with their full strength, but they still have so many skilled players that they're always a team to beat. So it seems the game seems to be neck to neck. And
the score is not neck to neck actually. Gujarat is actually leading by 2 points, and they were score is 6-4 to Gujarat. So 6-4 to Karnataka. Oh, sorry, 6-4 to Karnataka actually. Very great effort from Karnataka actually. I see both offensively strong teams competing against each other. Like, both teams are taking their own time to score their offense points, and it's going to be a battle of the best offensive team on that field. I think it's going to be very good actually. Good watch. But Karnataka is not letting their offense go to waste. I think they're trying to score every offense point they get, and the offense is really like great to see actually. Coming back to UP and TN game, Hadi is picking up the disc. Looks like a zone plus poach on defense. Hadi to Monica. Monica looking to swing it to Jagan. Jagan to Adi. Adi with his fake, trying to throw to Jagan. It's good to see Tamil Nadu play their offense. It's like always 1-2 tiki-taka style of ultimate, but it's very patient offense. I think it shows even though you have great arcs, you can still play short ball game. It will always help you score your offense. As long as you have the disc in your hands, that's what matters a lot. What a crystal clear offense by Tamil Nadu to bring it on board for to score 9-6 to Tamil Nadu.
yeah, it was a good offense. Somewhere I thought they were stuck on the sidelines, but they managed to move it in the center and score that point. I see that they have applied a different strategy offensively right now. It's much more short passes and they're trying to score quick passes, even Tamil Nadu. So let's see if it works. We've seen after the half time, UP has made a comeback. They've scored 2 points in a row, and the third point goes to Tamil Nadu. 9-6 is the score. It's not much of a difference. There's always a chance to come back, and we saw that yesterday in Gujarat versus UP game, where Gujarat was leading, but maybe they thought the lead is okay, and UP made a comeback and it went to universal point. So you never know. The game is beautiful and the game is always hanging here and there. So if Tamil Nadu sticks to its plan, they play smooth offense and they get those defensive points, then they'll take a good lead because they already have a lead. But if UP also displays good ultimate and Tamil Nadu falters, then there's a chance to come back.
True. Very, very true. Very, very true. I think UP is a team which will never give up, and they show time and time out. Like every single game, they have been giving their best, 100% on the field. Like I see a lot of leaders naturally being there on UP team because they expect a lot from each other. Whenever something happens, they actually push each other out. Like they shout at each other sometimes, and it actually works for them. And they make sure that everyone push each other on it. It's always, I think, good to see UP coming back. But say if you see Tamil Nadu offense, they always come up with a patient offense. It's actually they're trying to play very, very patiently, which is very hard, you know. It's a risky throw from UP. So this is what happens, you know. Like when you don't play patiently on offense, it is easy to change the momentum to one side. I think UP being inexperienced on that, not able to hold their offense. So Tamil Nadu will try to convert this for sure. And if this is going to be a score, I think it's going to be very, very hard for UP to come back. Let's see what happens. Oh, nice layout from Sangi to hold the disc. Looks like a double team from UP. What a catch from Srividya to Rocket. And it's a break from Tamil Nadu. It's going to be very hard for UP to come back, but let's see what happens.
This offense wasn't the greatest from Tamil Nadu, unlike other offense we saw. They scored, but it wasn't the most beautiful way they could have scored. The score happened from the sideline. There was some pressure from the UP players, but the score matters. The score is 10-6, and Tamil Nadu has yet again taken a lead of 4 points, which is a good lead considering that there's not much time left in the half. And let's see what UP does now. The score was done by Rocket, who's back from an injury. He had an ACL tear. Rocket is one of the best players in India. There are a lot of new players who've come up, but Rocket still has that experience, agility and speed. Let's hope he comes back to his optimum shape also, because after ACL or some surgery, it takes time. It takes time, and he's also a champion player, and it's good to see him on the field. He sets good example.
I think I just took 5 months to recover from my ACL surgery, but I think only Rocket can do this. I think nobody else can do this. He always tells me that it's all about the mindset. It's all about your confidence matters, and you can come back from anywhere. And he is actually proving to be a living example on it. And the way he has come back is really like very motivating and inspiring. We need such leaders in the ultimate community to inspire a lot of people to come back. UP on offense again. Tamil Nadu putting up a zone. Looks like a junk zone to me. Selvi on the mark. UP is trying to swing the disc. I think Tamil Nadu is putting up a zone so that they can slow down the UP's game. I think a good call from coach box to make it happen, because it makes a lot of difference. You know, if they will make a lot of errors if what a put. Like all these shots are really like can be only done by UP because they play fearless ultimate. I think that's what makes it a unique team to watch.
Yeah, I think their accuracy is 10 out of 10. When they have a handler who's open and they have a cutter who's open, they just throw it amazingly well, and it is 10 out of 10. It's not even 9 out of 10. So yeah, that's the quality of UP, and they stick to their strengths, and they have scored one more point. The score is now 10-7 to Tamil Nadu. They're trying to throw some kind of zone. I think it seemed like a junk, but now it seems like a zone they threw. It's not so windy, so I'm not sure how well it will work. They got a few Ds, but if once UP realizes the strategy to break that, because there's no wind, then they will be easily scoring. But the good thing about Tamil Nadu is that they're trying different strategies, and each one of those strategies they are getting 1 or 2 Ds, which helps them take that advantage. And I think that is what Box is looking at. New strategies, a few leads because of some defensive plays, and he's managing to get those break points through those new strategies. It's good to see that, because it is taking some time for UP to realize what strategy is being played, how to reset. So Box is using his experience to the advantage. UP will be on defense again, Tamil Nadu on offense. That's a cheer by UP to cheer them up. It's still a 3-point gap. Raghu, you want to say something?
Talking about the previous point, that the accurate throws, I think that's a great thing to learn from UP, because like everybody has a similar type of form, everybody has the same similar throwing structure, and everyone are like perfect, like 10 on 10. Like it's very hard to maintain that discipline throughout the throwing form. I think they have the similar form for every single player, and it's perfect. I think nobody it's very hard to find out faults in their throwing form, and those high throws from for the full hugs, it's like pinpoint. Actually, it's very great to see. Box to Jagan looking to Selvi. How many times we see Selvi scoring in the end zone? Like, there's so many scores Selvi makes it so easy for the handlers to throw to. Tamil Nadu with one more score again. I think their offense is very, very hard to break. It's very hard when they have two different lineups with two different mindsets. That's all you need for a team. The two different lines are totally different to each other. One trying to score every offense point, and another one trying to be very defensively strong and trying to score all the ugly hucks to finish it up. I think that's what a team needs, and they're having those two different mindsets to overcome any pressure they're being put under. Yeah.
This offense, what Tamil Nadu played, was really beautiful. They had long passes, and within a few passes the score was done. Unlike the different offensive style they played a few points before this, where it was more of a tiki-taka style, there was less struggle here, there was more patience. Even Vishnu Box coming in as a cutter helped, because he was able to find those gaps and take those long passes with his experience. And UP looked out of sorts in this defensive last point they played. It's not usual. Maybe they had an off point. UP is on offense again. Boone is playing this point after a long gap. We have Harsh also coming after a long gap, it seems, and Boone is going to make that pull. He's one of the best pullers in the country, and that's a okay pull. It's directly to the player, and it's a turnover, unforced error. Tamil Nadu will take this at an advantage. There's a body contact which generally happens when there is a turnover and there's someone who's come to pick up the disc and score. Rocket is on the disc, and we have Tamil Nadu players all over the place because this turnover wasn't expected. They will look to score this because they've got the turnover as a gift, so why not use it? And it's a score. Score by Dikka, pass by Harsh. The score was on the break side, and Tamil Nadu uses this turnover to its advantage, which an experienced team like Tamil Nadu won't leave. Somewhere UP has lost the plot in the last 2 points. When it's coming so close to the last final points, they cannot afford to lose the momentum. Their body language seems to be lagging right now, which they need to change it.
Talking about Tamil Nadu's preparation, they actually had 3 camps down the lane. But if you see closely, we had a tournament in Philippines, right? A team from India went representing the country, and the club name is High Tide. If you see this team closely, there are 16 players in this from the High Tide representing Tamil Nadu. So to talk about High Tide went through 7 camps in a year. I think that's the most number of camps a club team could have played. That's so much of chemistry, so much of hard work, and these guys actually went to Philippines and finished 4th. To be able to put the country on map is not such an easy thing, and they have done that, and they've done that through very well, so much of hard work behind it, and that's actually showing in this field as well. I think they have learned a lot from there, right from the off field, right from on field. Like everything is like on perfect, like it's perfect. I think they're just translating the experience and translating everything they have learned and trying to showcase what best ultimate can really make a difference. I think it's a lot to learn from this team because they have gone through so much of tough patches, but this is what makes a strong team happen. After a lot of comebacks and after a lot of losses, a team really shapes up, and I can see that team really coming into very, very strong position.
That was a D by Tamil Nadu. That huck, he tried to throw it between the cup, which is always a risky throw. Sangi is on the disc. There is some call. Not sure what the call is. I think she tried to pick up the disc from other point from where it was, and he's calling it a travel, and Sangi is saying the pivot feet is where it is. Sangi has the disc again. The conversation is over. We see Adi, who's on the disc, and a nice pass to Sangi again. Sangi to Arul to Adi, and it's Adi. It's a score to Adi. That's a nice score, smooth score. Again, UP has lost an offensive point. Raghu, speaking about High Tide, I know it's a long story where you tried your best to get the team together, and I think High Tide faced a lot of low tides in between, and you almost decided not to take the team anywhere, but Philippines happened then, and
2 tournaments actually,
yeah.
WCC and WBC.
But the most important thing is not the result, it's the process that you all went through, and it results in this team which you see right now. The chemistry, the experience, and also a lot of new players must have got experience in that process, so that is what is important. So it's good you took that initiative. It helps in every way. Alright, the score, I need to check what's the score. But seems like Tamil Nadu has a good lead right now, and the last 3 points has been scored by Tamil Nadu. The score is 13-7. After the half, UP scored 2 points in a row, and maybe 1 point after that, but it seems to be Tamil Nadu all the way in the last 3-4 points, and it seems very difficult for UP to make a comeback from here, because there's not much time left, and seems like their morale is down, the way the players' body language is, and there seems to be a spirit captain meeting over there, which has happened in almost all the games that UP has been playing. It's an upcoming team. They will learn from this, and yeah. Tamil Nadu on defense. They're liking to play defense. Seems like it's their 4th point on defense in a row. We have Harsh. We have Adi.
Deepika, we have Dika, Sangi. We have Sangi, Deepika, Adityan, Arul, Dika, Ash, and Nitya. If you see closely on offense and defense lines, I think Box is trying to call a lot of young legs on the D line and a lot of experienced legs on a O line. I think that is. Oh, what a D from Nitya! What a rundown D, and Sangi is having the disc. That's a crucial throwaway again. I think it's going to be very hard for UP to come back. Adi with the disc, with Arsh. Arsh looking to break, but doesn't happen. Clean swing to Sangi, Sangi to Adi, Adi to Arul. Clean game from defense. I think they're cleaning up. Like they are just using their legs to win this point. I think they are trying to do a lot of hugs. Just a 1-2 and lot of 1-2s and chemistry is happening with them. Brilliant conversion from Tamil Nadu. To talk about UP, I think UP is having a very low body language here. I think they are really down after back-to-back breaks. I think this is what happens when you don't have a depth in the team, and when the line is playing again and again, it becomes very hard for the offense line to keep going back and keep having that strong mental strength. I think mental strength is very important for every team. Especially for offense line, they should be very strong. You know, every single point you have to be 100%. No matter whatever the score is, you just have to keep a clean mindset, be calm, and trying to score every single point. Like even at such difficult situations, it's very important for offense line to be very strong and calm. And with a calm mindset, you can just score anytime you want. Let's see if UP can get a score on board.
Yeah, it's 14-7. Tamil Nadu needs just 1 point to score this, and seems like UP has lost hope the way they're playing in the last 5 points. But you never know. UP is on offense. Roshni is on the point. They're playing quick passes again. Seems like they have some energy coming back to them. A small pass back to them. Reset, a swing, reset. They're very close to the end zone. Tamil Nadu's defense looks scattered right now because the pass is happening too quick, and low pass, and it's a score. Quick point, clean offense, short passes, and it's a score. It was a good point after a lull of 4 points. A good offensive point by UP. They did what they do best, quick passes, and they scored that point. Most of the passes happened before the defense could set, and they scored from the center. They never went to the sidelines. The score is 14-8 to Tamil Nadu. Game to 15.
Let's talk about the tournament actually. The organizing committee, I think they've done a wonderful job of finding such a great field, and being such a growing community, and to be able to step up is such a great thing to do. I think we need more such communities to step up so that it becomes easy for us to organize such tournaments. I think a lot of effort has been gone through this, and thank you to Telangana Ultimate for finding such a great field. Even though the weather was very bad, but it's okay. But the ground has been really good, and it's very rare that we get to play in good fields. And kudos for their efforts behind the scenes to make it happen. I think they're also killing on the field as well. Like the Telangana Ultimate community has gone much better these days, and I think they can be a very strong team in the future as well. with their efforts off the field as well.
Yeah, the organizing committee has done a fab job. The ground is really good. The grass is quite nice on the field. It's not a rough field, so there's no chance of injury happening because of the field. It's good to see that, and hopefully we have such better fields all the time. And it's a new venue also. A tournament is happening in Hyderabad after a very long time. It's good for the ultimate scene over here. We see, like Raghu said, there is a Telangana team which is playing over here, and they are raw and they are agile like how UP players are, but they lack experience, and which will eventually happen slowly as you start playing more and more ultimate. But this to have tournaments in newer cities is always good for the city, because it gives an opportunity for the people over there and the players over there and the new clubs over there to come and see and watch and to take their game to a different level through practice. There's a lot of clutter in the end zone. Rama has passed it to Vishnu as a score, but there's some call happening, which seemed it will happen for the kind of clutter that was happening there. There are like 7 players near that one area, and the other of the field is totally empty, and we have Vimal standing there and posing.
It's wide open.
If Rama is able to throw it to Vimal, then it's a score. I think that will be a good shot to take. But usually in such situations you're not able to see the person who's really open.
What a cheeky throw from Rama. Looks like there's no wind there, and you can try these shots when there's no wind. It's very easy to throw it to an open person, and that's what it's happening. Oh, that's a risky throw, but Vimal, Vimal, he will just come out with a score on any day. Game to Tamil Nadu, and Tamil Nadu has won it. And
No, it's not a score.
oh,
It's a call.
okay, there's a call again. Okay, looks like a contested call from UP.
Yeah.
Okay, Rama has the disc, and looks like a game point for Tamil Nadu. There's a lot of talk happening on the line. Rama with the disc, and Jagan wide open for the reset. Oh, okay, Jagan with the disc, and a lot of body contacts happening here. Talking about organizing clubs and organizing communities, there's a lot of scene happening in Meghalaya. You never know happening a state tournament happening in Meghalaya or on any part of East region. It'll be a lot of fun to play there. Like it's fun to play in different cities. Just because of Ultimate, we have been traveling to so many cities and trying to explore their food and everything. I think it's good for the community and good for us also, finding these cities and trying to know their culture, and it's fun actually. Clean score from Selvi, and Tamil Nadu wins the game.
Yeah, that's it. We see Tamil Nadu taking this game away from UP, especially after the half time. They always had the lead, but seems like UP had plan A, but once that was conquered by Tamil Nadu, they did not have anything else in their pocket as an ammunition. So we have Tamil Nadu, the victorious team. The score is 15-8, as much as I know. And yes, that's it from here. We'll see you in the next game.
Thank you, Sam.
Thank you, Raghu.
Nadu.